Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about struggling. Yeah, we'll be talking about, often this struggling is what's almost I would say 70% uh mm, plus minus. I would say that, yeah, 70% of us are into this struggling. You might not be struggling of poverty, you might not be struggling to overcome maybe an addict or anything. You might be struggling to overcome it and other things. So today we'll be talking about struggling. We often hear about success. We often hear about success. But what about the silent addiction to struggle? There is an addiction to it. Some people, without realizing it, become comfortable with hardship that they don't even know who they are without it. But before we dive into it, do not forget to subscribe, share, comment, and do what? Turn on your notification button. Okay, now let's dive into this struggling. Struggling can be powerful, powerful motivator. Yeah, it can. It builds this instinct within us and gives life a sense of purpose. Yeah, when you are fighting for something, whether it's financial stability, personal growth, or survival, it gives you a clear direction of what you want. Often people neglect this struggling of a thing, especially people that are born with golden spoon, silver spoon. They feel that I don't have to struggle for this. I have this person, one person I will call, and this will be sorted out. Yes, but often a lot of people forget that struggling is something that shapes us. It shapes us in a way that it will give us a clear direction towards what we want, to our goal, to the growth we are seeking for. That is the advantage of struggling. Then there is disadvantage of it. The struggling becomes a story, an identity, and a reason to push forward. There are some people I know today that if they are not struggling now, if they don't struggle for anything, they will never move forward. If like provide them with everything that makes life happy. They are too comfortable in their comfort zone. They are too comfortable that even if you provide everything that makes life happy, and because it's easy, you made it easy for them, you are making it so easy for them. You will see these people failing. You will see these people not achieving what you that is giving them that helping hand want them achieve. But immediately you push them a little into struggling. Once they struggle, small, a little, you will see that these people will start shaping themselves because that struggle, that little struggle they find themselves into, already did what? Identify them. You know, apart from identifying them, it's giving them that clear direction that they're supposed to be. But without that push, they won't even go towards that direction. In fact, without that push, forget it, they won't even think about it. So that is advantage of struggling. But what happens when the strugglings end? Some people feel lost when they are no longer in an obstacle. Like there is no obstacle to overcome. They feel lost. They don't know what to do again. Like people feel like, okay, I have nothing to worry about. I'm comfortable now. Like this is who I am. Nothing, no struggling, no obstacle on the way. Now, because of that, no obstacle to overcome, they feel what? They feel lost. In this point now, success to them can feel unfamiliar, even undeserved. Without struggling, life might seem too quiet, too easy. So, have you seen the advantage of struggling? The beauty, the ugly, the beautiful part and the ugly part of struggling. Because now the obstacle is on out of the way. Now that success now they have acquired, that money they want, that house, that land, that their dream car, that their dream trip they want to go, they don't acquire am. They're comfortable. Now success today now feel unfamiliar and they're not even understanding it anymore. You know. So that's why sometimes it's good to struggle so that you will know that everything is not easy to achieve, that there are some rules to some things. And sometimes they seek out new struggles, creating problem where there is none. I have come across someone like this. Yes, I have come across someone like this in this life. And when I ask this person, why are you creating issues? Why are you creating problems? Why are you, in fact, creating issues for yourself when there is no issues, when there is not supposed to be any issues here? You know, the answer was shocking. At this point, this person is too comfortable that did like this person is too comfortable that he don't know what to do again with this success. So because of that, he feel too like, okay, if I'm this comfortable, why can't I create issues for myself? Okay, like it's crazy. The answer he gave me was really, really crazy. But at some point, after digesting it and analyzing it, I find out that, oh, okay, so this person really, you know, put himself through this just for him to, have an obstacle on his way, just for him to have something that he can say, oh, I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that. So you now see that he purposely created problem where problem are not supposed to be. Chasing stress when he's not even supposed to be chasing it. So you see, when I hear people complain that they're struggling a lot, yeah, I understand the pain that come with struggling. You want this thing, you cannot be able to get it. Even if you put a call to thousands of your friends, they cannot be able to get you out of this. But at some point, it's a way to break through. It's a way to break that barrier. It's a way of shaping yourself, shaping your life, giving you that push that you can do it without anybody. You can do this struggle. You can struggle for this without anybody. That is another sweet part of what? Struggling. But there is addiction to struggling that can keep us in toxic circle. Yeah. You know, when I say toxic circle, I mean something like staying in a bad relationship, overworking ourselves, or refusing to accept happiness because we are too comfortable with laziness. We are really, really comfortable with laziness. So because some of us are comfortable, like because of that struggle addiction, some of us are in a bad relationship, bad business today, into a one kind of bad business, bad relationship, overworking ourselves to achieve this and that, just because of what? We are like just to keep ourselves into that. So that is the problem. This is the reason why being into that circle, that is the main reason why you see a lot of people overwork themselves. You know, like we might even look down to rest. A lot of people hardly rest. They hardly rest. Like if you even tell them to take some days off or sometimes to take a nap, it's a problem. Because of this whole thing. Because we have this mindset of thinking we must always earn the right way to enjoy life. But there is one thing we are forgetting here. Is breaking free from this mindset mean understanding that life isn't meant to be constant battle. Growth does not always have to be painful. Learning to embrace peace, to accept joy without guilt, and to redefine purpose beyond struggling is the real challenge. Now, people will tell you that is where when you don't know something and there is nobody to put you through on this, and you think that you're making the right decision. A lot of us today are into this. We are trapped into this struggling because we think that this life is all about to end. But we often forgot that this growth we are talking about is not supposed to be painful. It like we don't make it painful. This our mindset need to change, that this growth is not painful. We don't have to make it to be painful. We have to embrace the peace, the joy, without even feeling guilt around it, without even feeling any guilt around it. But some of us, we think that without that painful part of it, that we are not going to grow. Without us putting like 247, 24/7, we are hitting our head. We are fighting that if you did not do it that way, that you are not going to achieve anything in life. The truth is, you will achieve a lot in this life, even without you breaking it that way. You know, sometimes in life, in as much as struggling makes us to be strong, push our dream forward and achieve what we really want in this life. But we should know that because sometimes the hardest things like we should have it at back of our mind that sometimes the hardest thing isn't the fight. It's not how much fight we put out there. It's not how much we break our head to achieve this thing. What really matters is allowing ourselves to finally rest. Do not forget to do what? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share, and also turn on your notification button for more. Peace.